I'm Emmy, and I learned early that being the responsible child means being invisible. My brother Tyler got the attention, the money, the second chances. I got lectures about self-reliance. My phone exploded at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Mom? Dad? What's wrong? Emmy, sweetheart, we need your help. Mom's voice was shaking. It's Tyler. Of course it was. Your brother needs $10,000 by morning, Dad cut in. It's an emergency. $10,000? For what? He got into some trouble, Mom said quickly. He'll lose his apartment if we don't pay. Tyler makes 6 figures, I said. Why doesn't he have savings? Don't be difficult, Emmy, Dad snapped. Your brother needs help. There it was, the same old song. Remember when I needed help with college? You told me to get loans because Tyler needed a car. That was different, Mom protested. He needed transportation for work. He bought a BMW, I said flatly. I worked 3 jobs while he partied. You always bring up the past, Dad said. Can't you just help your brother this once? Once, right. What about when I asked you to co-sign my apartment? You said you'd already helped Tyler with his condo. Emmy, please, Mom begged. He's your only brother. Family helps family. Family helps Emmy when it's convenient. Every milestone I've hit, I did alone. We raised you to be independent, Dad argued. Tyler needs more support. Support or enabling? What kind of trouble is he in? We can't get into details, Mom said. We just need you to wire the money by 8 a.m. I thought about my savings. $25,000 for my first house. Let me talk to Tyler first. He's too upset to talk, Dad said quickly. Just trust us. Something felt very wrong. I need to know what this money's actually for. You're being selfish, Mom said, her voice turning cold. When we need you, you interrogate us like criminals. I'm being responsible. You raised me that way, remember? Fine, Dad said bitterly. Don't help, but don't come crying to us when you need something. The line went dead. Ryan stirred beside me. Your parents again? Tyler needs 10 grand by morning. They called me selfish for asking questions. You did the right thing, Ryan said. Something's off. My phone rang again. Unknown number. Hello? Is this Emmy Patterson? A professional voice asked. Yes, who's this? This is Detective Lisa Harris with the Metro Police Department. We need to talk about your brother, Tyler Patterson. My blood ran cold. I met Detective Harris at a coffee shop at 7 a.m. She slid papers across the table. Your brother's been under investigation for 6 months. Wire fraud, identity theft, forgery. My hands trembled looking at the documents. He's been opening credit cards in your parents' names, Detective Harris continued, running up debt, then manipulating them into paying it. How much? I whispered. Over $83,000 in 2 years. He's also been forging checks from their account. They called me at 3 a.m. begging for $10,000 for him. Classic manipulation, Detective Harris said. He probably told them he'd go to jail without it. Why are you telling me this? Because your parents refused to press charges. We need family members willing to testify about his pattern of abuse. I called my best friend Jessica immediately. You need to document everything, Jessica said. She worked in finance. Every call, every request for money. They've always chosen him over me. This is criminal, Emmy. Your parents are victims, but they're enabling him. I called my Aunt Sarah. Emmy, I'm so glad you called, she said. I've been worried about your parents. What do you know, Aunt Sarah? They keep asking me for money. I've given them $15,000 over the past year. They said it was for medical bills, but I saw Tyler driving a new Audi. I contacted my parents' neighbor, Mrs. Johnson. Your mother's been selling her jewelry, Mrs. Johnson told me. She said Tyler needed help with business investments. Each conversation revealed more truth. Jessica helped me create a timeline. Every instance of favoritism, every dollar given to Tyler, every time they refused me but helped him. This is elder financial abuse, Jessica said. You have documentation. Detective Harris called again. Tyler's escalating. He tried to take out a home equity loan against your parents' house, forged their signatures. Can you stop him? We already did, but without your parents cooperating, it's slow. Emmy, you need to make them see the truth. I called my parents that night. We need to talk, all of us, including Tyler. If you're going to lecture us, Dad started. The police called me, I interrupted. Detective Harris. She told me everything about Tyler's fraud investigation. Silence. You didn't send him the money, did you? Mom asked quietly. No, and you shouldn't either. I have evidence you need to see. Sunday dinner, my house, non-negotiable.
Tyler won't come, Dad said.
Tell him you're writing him a check, I said coldly. He'll show up. Sunday arrived. My dining room table was covered with printed documents. Ryan stood beside me as my parents walked in, looking older than I remembered. Where's Tyler? Mom asked nervously. He'll be here. Please sit down. I pushed the first folder toward them. This is Tyler's credit report. 14 credit cards opened in 2 years, all maxed out. Total debt, $93,000. Dad's face went pale. How did you get this? Detective Harris. Dad, look at this card. Opened at your address, using your social security number. That's impossible, Mom whispered. Tyler forged your identities. This one, and these 3, all in your names. I spread out more documents. Every time you thought you were helping Tyler invest in his startup, he was gambling. These withdrawals match deposits at 3 different casinos. No, Mom said, tears starting. He showed us business plans, investor meetings. All fabricated. Jessica verified. These companies don't exist. Tyler's voice came from the doorway. What the hell is this? He looked furious, but I saw panic in his eyes. Family meeting, I said calmly. Have a seat, Tyler. I don't have time for your drama. Sit down, Dad said quietly, his voice shaking. Now. Tyler sat, arms crossed. Emmy's been showing us papers, Mom said. Credit cards in our names. Gambling receipts. She's lying, Tyler said immediately. She's always been jealous. You know how she is. I have the police reports, I said, pushing another folder toward him. Wire fraud, identity theft, forgery, 6-month investigation. Tyler's face changed. You went to the cops? They came to me. You tried to take out a home equity loan on Mom and Dad's house last week. Forged both their signatures. Mom gasped. Our house? He was going to steal your house, I said. Detective Harris stopped it just in time. These documents are fake, Tyler said desperately. Emmy made them up to turn you against me. I pulled out my phone and dialed. Detective Harris, can you confirm for my parents what we discussed? I put it on speaker. Mr. and Mrs. Patterson. Detective Harris's voice filled the room. Your son Tyler is under investigation for multiple felonies. We have evidence of over $90,000 in fraud committed against you. Tyler stood up. This is bullshit. You're all ganging up on me. Sit down, Tyler, Dad said, his voice cracking. We've given you everything, Mom said, tears streaming. Emmy says you've been lying about everything. I was trying to make you proud, Tyler shouted. By stealing from us? Dad's hands shook. By destroying our credit? I was going to pay it back, Tyler said. With what money? I asked. You haven't held a job longer than 4 months in 5 years. At least I tried. Tyler turned on me. You just judged everyone from your perfect little life. My perfect life that I built alone, I shot back. While you took everything from them. Tyler pointed at me. She's the golden child now? After years of crying about favoritism? We're not talking about Emmy, Dad said firmly. We're talking about you stealing from us. Mom picked up a credit card statement. Tyler, this charge is for $5,000 at Caesar's Palace. You told us that money was for office equipment. I can explain, Tyler started. Don't, I interrupted. I have 12 months of casino records, $68,000 in gambling losses. Tyler's jaw clenched. You had no right to investigate me. You had no right to forge my signature, Dad said, his voice rising. Our house, Tyler. You were going to take our house. I needed the money, Tyler said. I'm in trouble, real trouble. I owe dangerous people. What kind of people? Mom asked. Loan sharks, Tyler admitted. That's why I needed the $10,000. Loan sharks? Detective Harris's voice came through the phone speaker. Mr. Patterson, that's additional evidence of criminal activity. Tyler lunged for my phone. Ryan stepped forward, blocking him. Don't even think about it, Ryan said quietly. Whose side are you on? Tyler demanded, looking at our parents. Mom was crying. How could you do this to us? I was desperate, Tyler said. I made mistakes, but I'm your son. You can't abandon me. Like you abandoned them financially? I asked. Tyler turned to Dad. You always said family takes care of family. I need help. Real help this time. Dad stood up slowly. No. What? Tyler looked shocked. I said no, Dad repeated. I'm done. We're done. You can't mean that, Tyler said, desperation replacing anger. Mom wiped her tears. The detective said we need to press charges. She's right. Mom, please, Tyler begged. Don't do this. I'll get help. I'll go to therapy, rehab, whatever you want. You've said that before, I said. 3 times in 2 years, according to Aunt Sarah. Tyler spun toward me. You turned them against me. You poisoned them. You poisoned yourself, Dad said. Every lie, every stolen dollar, that was you. Jessica's voice came from the kitchen doorway. Mr. and Mrs. Patterson, I have the financial recovery paperwork ready. Tyler stared at her. Who the hell are you? I'm helping Emmy's parents recover their stolen assets, Jessica said. We're filing disputes on every fraudulent account tomorrow. This is insane, Tyler said. You're all insane. Detective Harris is filing formal charges tomorrow, I said. Mom and Dad are cooperating fully. Tyler looked at our parents desperately. You're really going to let them arrest me? You arrested yourself, Mom said quietly, by lying to us, by stealing from us. I'm your son, Tyler whispered. And Emmy's our daughter, Dad said. We forgot that. We neglected her for years while you took advantage. That ends now. Tyler's face hardened. Fine. You'll regret this. All of you. Is that a threat? Ryan asked. It's a promise, Tyler said. You'll be the one crying, I said. In court. The prosecutor said your crimes carry 5 to 10 years. Tyler's confidence cracked. Wait, prison? Wire fraud is a federal offense, Detective Harris confirmed. Identity theft, forgery, attempted real estate fraud. You're looking at serious time, Mr. Patterson. No, Tyler said, panic setting in. I'll pay it back. I'll get a job. Too late, Dad said. We should have listened to Emmy years ago. Mom reached across the table and took my hand. I'm sorry, sweetheart, for everything. I'm sorry too, Dad said. We failed you. We enabled him. No more. Tyler backed toward the door. This isn't over. Yes, it is, I said firmly. The police are outside waiting. You can cooperate or make this worse. Your choice. Tyler looked at each of us, seeking any weakness. He found none. You'll all regret this, he said. The only thing we regret, Dad said, is not stopping you sooner. Tyler walked out. Through the window, I watched Detective Harris and another officer meet him on the lawn. Mom sobbed into Dad's shoulder. Jessica brought them water. We lost so much, Mom said. Money, time, trust. But you can recover, Jessica said gently. Emmy's going to help you. Dad looked at me with tears in his eyes. "Why are you helping us after how we treated you?" "Because you're my parents," I said. "And unlike Tyler, I actually believe in family." Ryan squeezed my shoulder. "The credit bureau's already flagged the fraudulent accounts. Your credit should recover within 6 months." "What about our savings?" Dad asked. "Gone," Mom admitted. "Everything we saved for 30 years. "Not everything," I said, pulling out another folder. "I've been saving for a house, $20,000. I want you to have it to rebuild." "Emmy, no," Mom protested. "We don't deserve—" "You deserve to recover from your son's abuse," I said. "This isn't charity. It's me choosing to be the daughter who actually cares." Dad broke down completely. "I'm so sorry, Emmy." Looking at them, broken but finally seeing the truth, I felt something shift. Justice isn't always about revenge. Sometimes it's about setting boundaries and choosing to be better than those who hurt you. Have you ever had to choose between protecting yourself and protecting family from their own mistakes? Sometimes the hardest battles are letting people you love face consequences. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.